slice through the enemy with their unforgiving wings. Run! They will raging!
What's up, guys? So today, I want to go over this Lucifer build real quick. It was a little... This is being recorded post the recording of the matches, because kind of was a last-minute thing that they made and decided to actually do. So, what you're going to see in the first match is, instead of running this guy, I ran two Zachary's that I ended up changing mid-game, or after the game, because Zachary needs to hit Vanguard, and you have... you want to focus your first hit on Vanguard with Mason if you can. Just because it's a better... Mason is a better combo extender, lets you get more combos attacks in. So I decided to run this guy because on the break ride, he's at 31k or 21k. So the build is pretty straightforward. I could train with such PGs or any grade 1s you need. 3 Reckless and 3 Bracky in case you miss your break ride. Because otherwise, without the break ride, your deck kind of flops around without them. 3 Daisies because they can become 12k units if you need them to become that. And other than that, there's 7k boosters, which are pretty straightforward, pretty good. You don't have a lot of counterblasts you use in the Lucifer build specifically, so you can get away with it. Walled Hitter is your combo extender because Lucifer has to call from the hand. So having a walled hitter basically ensures that you can still make combo extenders with cards from your deck instead. One double summoner, because it's never bad to try to find an extra unit. Sometimes you'll call an extra grade 2, which is just an extra attack before your main attack. With Vanguard. And then you have three of Douglas as search targets for Jetty Beans. And same reason as Daisy, if you need to use Counterblast to make big columns, you can, but it's not 100% needed. Mason is a super clutch card for any spike build because it lets you extend the number of attacks you have. Usually what I like to do is I like to keep him around 3 to 4 damage, preferably 4, so that the 4th attack on Vanguard is Mason. Or the 5th damage on Vanguard is Mason. Mason calls a unit. That unit then swings for a PG, and then you attack with your Vanguard. Your Vanguard then calls something else to swing for PG. And Vanguard itself would also swing for PG. And then the last attack could potentially be another Mason. So if it hits, you can then call something to hit for a final extended, which you actually see happen in the second game. And I already explained, this guy is a 21k attacker. Grade 3 unit wise, it's pretty straightforward. 4 Jelly Beans to search and return the heals, bad end for the break ride. For those that don't know, his break ride ability is pretty straightforward. It's essentially like a Hail Mary type of play. It's plus 10,000, when you roll upon, you get plus 10,000 power, your Vanguard, and the 2 abilities. All of your front row rear guards get plus 10,000 power, and at the end of the battle that they attack, they get returned to the bottom of the deck. And something very important is, opposed to most break rides, bad ends plus 3,000 power isn't when it attacks on Vanguard, but when it is boosted. I made a misplay that, not in these games, but it was in previous games when I was testing bad end initially, where I thought he was a 14k attacker on Vanguard, but no, he's only 14k when it's boosted. And the main star of this specific show is Dudley Lucifer. He's not as explosive as Emperor, but he can definitely get some plays off. His ability is Limerick 4. When it attacks, he gets the following ability, which means you cannot heal out of it. This specific wording is very key because it means you can't heal out of his ability. At the end of the battle, put a rear guard into your soul to call a card from your hand. If you call Dudley, that unit gets plus 10,000 power. Him comboing, there's a lot of different sneak little tricks you can do with him. You can combo into a Dudley Mason, which will get plus 10,000 power on top of the plus 10,000 from the break ride. So it becomes a very big unit, and then that Mason, if it hits, can call another unit on, and something another unit to an open rearguard circle, which you will have after you've traded intercepts. And then his secondary ability, which I actually should have used in one of the games I had in the first game, but I ended up not worrying because he didn't get a defensive. But if he had gone a defensive, I would have regretted not using it. Is you counterblast 1 to get plus 2,000 power. It's just an easy way to get over any like cross ride numbers and stuff like that, and tricky defenses that otherwise you might have not been able to get over. All right, I will see you guys in the game. See ya. So against Arc Force, we're obviously not going to be committing too much to board. Because we don't want to lose him. Alright, I don't think I need Lucifer this early. I feel like I can try to draw into him later. Kind of the same type of thought process I have with Freed. I'm going second too, so I have more chances.
Stand up, Makai Vanguard. Stand and draw. Ride.
Hopefully I don't regret sending Lucifer back. The one bad thing about Bad End as a break ride is Bad End on top of Bad End isn't really that good. I'd rather not ride Mason here, so I'm going to search with Jelly Beans. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Glory. We'll see though. He plays Eugen, which is interesting. I'm guessing he wants to be able to push early game. Oh, he plays Damon as well. Holy crap. This is quite the build. There's multiple Eugen. Okay. The key thing to this deck is getting your triggers to draw into more pieces. Do I need another PG? I'm almost tempted not to even bother with more PGs. Because I can just draw into the... I already have two, so I can draw into any others that I need. And I'd rather just grab Wild Hitter. I won't call it right now, but it's better to have it for later. And I almost want to try to bait him into maybe killing... Do I want to push him here? I'm actually going to see if he wants to kill my Reckless. There we go, there's a draw trigger. Draws Bracky. Perfect. We have to definitely be careful around Glory, because the way we're pushing him is going to make him more likely to go into Glory next turn. Well then. Xander's a draw. Obviously Maelstrom's a draw. Do you have another booster? No, okay. I guess he's just banking on me not getting a defensive. Which I did not do. Oh, which I did do, sorry. I cannot speak today. That only hits 15, so he needs a trigger. But let's be real, he's gonna check a trigger. I'll be shocked if he doesn't. Told you! Okay, we learned Benedict's Steal. Wait, so does he not have... He either doesn't have a playset of Glories, or he doesn't... Or he runs it as a... I think he just doesn't have a playset of Glories. And see if we can find something with Double Summoner. We do. Sweet. And I don't want to call Walled Hitter yet. I'm banking on the trigger here. There we go. And now I'm no longer worried about Glory. But I also don't have Lucifer. And of course you get the trigger, but that's fine. I don't mind just taking out a rear here. Especially because I healed. I want to try to keep this Bracky in my hand as long as possible. The Bracky and Mason in my hand are going to be clutch. And there's Glory, so I can now freely call my Wild Hitters, and I get to keep my Reckless as well. Actually, maybe not. He has Valeria. Yeah, he's gonna try to. I think he's gonna try to retire my Reckless here, and he can. Most likely going to. Actually, maybe not. No, yeah, he's probably going to. He's probably gonna attack rear with Glory. He gave the power to Valeria for a reason. I don't have Lucifer in my hand, so that's gonna bite me. I either top deck him or I wait a turn. Alright, bad end draws. Zachary. Right. Obviously, I die here to Glory. But what I'm going to do instead is this. Oh, Zachary has the hit of Vanguard. Oh my god, he's worse than I thought. Okay, well now I don't die to Glory. And there's my third Lucifer, which draws Juggernaut. Do I Wild Hitter here? I'm gonna Wild Hitter. Yes, thank goodness I did, because I was gonna lose my last Lucifer. Alright, now I'm not afraid of hitting him. He can go ahead and try to Glory me here. It's not like any of the... I don't mind losing any of these units. He's at 4 damage, so he's in range for a Mason play. I'm going to assume that last card in his hand is a PG. Alright, bad end draw Lucifer. I do Wild Hitter. Yeah, he's only going to be able to Glory once. And he can't heal. Is Glory a heal? No, it's not. Okay, so. He should know that there's no reason I would have given him 4 damage without having drawn a quick bridge. And I got to keep my Jelly Beans too, which is super pog. Now if I just draw Lucifer here. Booyah! Top deck pog, and it's the SP as well. Alright, I'm going to need 2 cards in hand for this play. I'm gonna call... Actually, I'm just going for game here. Yeah, I'm just going for game. Let's see. Bracky is going to be a target for Lucifer. What is this effect? Oh, I can counterblast to get plus 2000. I completely forgot about that effect. I actually probably should have counterblasted twice here. If he gets a defensive, I kind of just screwed myself. I should have used 2 of the CB. Okay, he didn't get a defensive. And then I will call Bracky. And then this will attack. The Daisy and the Soul to call the Bracky in my hand. And then Bracky attacks. And the other Bracky can swing for game if he heals. And that, my friends, is a 6 damage heal apparently. It's fine, that's why I call this Bracky. Don't you dare 6 damage heal again. Are you freaking kidding me? Keith, what did you do? I just can't catch a break with these guys. I mean, I still die. I only have 1 heal and that thing hits over defensive. It's like literally what happened on Saturday. They healed, I heal, but I still died even after healing. Okay. And then they healed again. Let's try it again. Oh, hey, a mirror. But I'm pretty sure he's running actual Emperor. Keith, you owe me a huge apology. I'm actually gonna do it again. I'm summoning Lucifer back. Ah, he plays Medical Manager? Ill. Like, literally useless now. I don't see why people feel like they have to run Medical Manager. You don't need it. It's not like you use your soul that much. And even when you do, you don't even, you don't use it all up. Uh-oh, he plays Mason. I'm screwed. Like, you build enough soul between Mason, Emperor, and just your right chain in general. And even with the... Oh god, he plays Oh god, I'm so dead. I am not winning this, by the way. He plays filters. Which means he automatically wins. Alright. I don't know why I even bother trying to push. 90% of the time they freaking get a defensive on the first attack. But when they push me, jack shit happens. I get pushed. And 50% of those 90% are heal triggers usually. That's a lot of cards you're calling there, buddy. Sure you want to do that? Oh no, he plays Zachary. He's ditching medical manager. It'd always be Heath's fault. Do I want a grade 2? Yeah. I'd rather not use this Mason in my hand yet. He's dead. Do I waste this walled hitter? Sure, why not? Hey, RPG. I don't know what it is about my Lucifers and their insistence on getting drive checked instead of being drawn. But it is starting to get a little annoying. The fact that he hasn't used his Mecha Trainer worries me. Can I get a defensive here? It won't save me, but at least I'll draw a card. Alright, I'm drawing way too many grade 1s. Where's my filter when I need it? Oh right, I have to run Wild Hitter. I hate that I have to run Wild Hitter. Ha! He thinks I have the pieces to break right. Lol. I do not. actually have the pieces to break right, good sir. I feel like I can use one of these Reckless. Actually, I will use one of these Mason. Joke's on you, I don't have a break right ready for me. Actually, if I... Do I die? I definitely die if I attack his Vanguard and I don't get a trigger. If I attack his... If he has Mason, I am so dead. On the other hand... I have two options here. I either try to push, and optimally I would heal here. Heal, give power to wall hitter, call something, smack his face, and then have no problem surviving the break fight. If I don't heal, I'm just dead. You know what? Screw it! I believe. Let's go! I knew it! I had a feeling there was a heal coming. Now give me a draw trigger. Alright, no. Okay, that's fine too. And now I shall call... Where the fuck is he? Already out of them? Alright, I'll call Double Summoner, why not? See if I can get another card. A booster, perhaps. You know what, I'll take that. Oh! I hit 2 PGs. All I need to do now is draw Lucifer. And I'm set. Yeah, he can't break right here. He can't kill me. Alright, now I know for a fact he has a Mason play. He only has up to 2 PGs. One confirmed. I'm guessing the other one's already in his hand. I'm also gonna assume he's not gonna give me break right here. If I can draw one more PG. Yeah, he's gonna swing Bad End at rear, Mason at rear, and draw a card with Zachary. Yep. Probably gonna heal. Alright, he's gonna draw. Or not, okay. I still have 1 PG in my deck. I don't want to waste this Mason, but I mean he's at 5, so I'm gonna have to. I just don't want to give him the Mason play. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to. That's why I want to call. I call 2 PG or 2 intercepts. Alright, there's 1. So he only has 1 PG to stop a potential break right turn. Only problem is, there's no break right in sight for me. Yeah, he can't break right, otherwise he loses because he has 1 PG. He just has to wait for me to not call a grade, now call grade 2s, which is going to be next turn. Well, I actually kind of have to, because he has a PG and a Mason in his hand right now. I need to get a grade 2, another pair of intercepts to survive this. Wait. He doesn't have, he has a Mason and an uncard. He needs to filter into a PG. If he doesn't have PG, he loses. Alright, I just drew Lucifer. Okay, I need to kill him here, otherwise I'm dead. That's what's happening. If he drew that PG off that filter, Keith will forever be proven wrong about filters being bad. If that's a PG he just filtered into, Keith is 100% wrong about any PGs. Or about filters. For the rest of his life. He filtered into a PG. Keith, you are wrong about every single thing you've ever said about PGs. He can't break right though, that's good. That's one good thing. Unless he top decks Emperor right here. If he top decked Emperor, I'm just dead. He top decked Emperor, okay. Yeah, I lose. He has the Mason in hand as well. Oh wait, no. He can't use Mason. Wait, what the hell happened to the Mason? Oh, now he has Mason, but he can't call it. I need defensives. I have a lot of triggers in my deck. And I do it here. Give me another defensive. I just sacked my way out of his break ride. I want you to know that. Can the Juggernaut kill me here? Juggernaut hit 16 by himself, 26 with the break ride. One trigger kills me. Oh wait, he didn't call. He called defense. That's 24, 29. Wow. Yeah, if he's gonna take out my boosters. Or actually, no, he's not, because he wants him to keep him. Attack there. Lucifer attacks Vanguard. He has a PG. Wait, no, he can't. He doesn't have PG. He dies to a heal. He dies unless he heals. I don't think he had jugs though. I think he, yeah, he had already lost his jugs. If it's a typical build, he only plays one jugs, which means he already lost it. And there's all my triggers. Literally the only way he can survive this is if he heals. I actually should have given the power over here. Wait, no, he dies even if he heals. Because Mason calls something here. Yep, there's a heal. That's 31. This is 19. Hold on, let me just make sure. 19, 24, 36. And that's exactly 31. I swear to God, if I get double healed again... Okay. I thought I was gonna get double healed again. That was two very clean Lucifer games. The first one I lost because of double 6 damage heal. And the second one, I won. Honestly, Lucifer ain't as bad as people make it seem. It's definitely not as good as Emperor, but with the right combos, you can definitely get it done. I switched my build up. These cards didn't really get to use. Honestly, if I were to make a change, I would just drop those two for maybe either 2 more double summoners or a double summoner and a Bracky. In the first game, I was using Zachary, but I didn't really prefer it. That's the build. These two are definitely the offsetters of the build. The reason I chose it is because on break right turn, if you call it, it's a 21k unit, so it hits over defensives regardless.